Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome to a bit of a new style of video, at least in terms of how I'm recording this. So, basically, what's going on is I've changed my monitor, so recording stuff is now on my right monitor, and I am now playing this with my microphone pretty much right next to me. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I had a bit of an interesting start because for some reason my army decided to split off and to do numerous front lines without my saying so. I don't quite know why it was doing this. Kind of concerned they're going to do it again, but I've basically tested this for a few things, so I've had a few extra days than usual just to make sure they're not doing it. And it looks like they're not, which is nice, because I didn't tell them to move, so they shouldn't move. It's just kind of respectful, isn't it? So anyway, so basically, in our last episode, we established who we are, what we're going to try and do, and so far we've been able to gain a pretty decent quick win over the forces of the Pale Trees. Now, I must confess, I do kind of... Oh, screenshot. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I must confess, I am having a slight advantage because in another random game, admittedly you could say this is too random to call, but I, still think it's a bit cheating. I was playing the Brotherhood of Steel, showing off for my friend Old World Blues and all the niceties of it, and I noticed that Vault City in 2077 declared war on the Yakuza territories. Now, again, this could be different because obviously the version of Vault City that attacked was the one headed up by Lynette, not the one currently being occupied by all the ghouls. So, could be a factor. But obviously, it's something that, we've got to consider. So, I'm currently in the process of recruiting more troops. I'm going to try and increase the amount of troops recruitment, and I'm going to try and see if I can recruit more or get more guns. But unfortunately, at the moment, our building ability is not exactly in a good state, though I am currently working on that. Yeah, I'm working on that, he says. You know what? Yeah, let's go jump onto that next. So, what's this? BO wave. Okay. Oh, no. Military. We need metal. Lots of it. But now, so we've got about... Sweet. So I'm going to try and see if I can recruit more troops. I'm going to try and see if we can get more support things. I kind of want to get the fire teams up as soon as possible, because that is a natural advantage. It gives us a giant boost in defense, giant boost in everything, and all it does is it just slows my troops down a tiny bit. I think that'll be much better than having to deal with all of this. So... yeah, probably something we're going to have to be a bit more careful on. But yeah, it's Scorpions to Care, War on the Mojave Raiders. Oh yeah, this song. See, I'm not a huge fan of the slightly higher quality. I actually kind of prefer old American music with that sort of slight crappy audio. Which sounds weird, I know, but yeah. But then, of course, everyone knows me for my German marches, so who knows. God, it's loud. Unless I'm going deaf. There we go. So, at the moment, we're basically... what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to provoke Vault City by setting up troops on their borders. Oh, yeah, that's border. Cool. So, I'm trying not to provoke the city by doing stuff. Hopefully, I can get the enslaved scientist thing. What's this? Increase my research speed. What is my speed? That's pretty good, but I'm going to be... yeah. I'm just going to get a 4th research slot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically switch over to infrastructure. So, I'm thinking getting that... no, I think I'm just going to go down this line a bit. This is mainly so I can actually defend myself a bit more. So then I can get this, political power, base war support, get an arms workshop, get that maybe, and then get one of this. Getting a 10% increase in monthly population is going to be very good. Remember, guys, want a sandwich? Have a baby. That's what we need. Is this completion? Not quite. Is that increasing or decreasing? It is... oh, balls. It is decreasing, slowly but surely. Right, the resistor has been researched, which is great, because it gives me a nice little 3%. That's slightly slow on the thing, but that's fine. We can jump on that. How are we doing with agencies and stuff? We can actually now make an agency, which is fine. So we're going to form this. It's going to take a little bit of time. We are going to lose all of our construction capacity for a bit. But once I have formed an agency, I can begin to form up some method for stopping the enemy from attacking us, or mainly just to figure out what we're doing about this. The goal of my day, though, is to try and get, like, to be honest with you, my goal of this particular campaign is kind of step by step. But the hope is by getting, yeah, jump on that next. Question, actually, more to the point. Oh, fucking Discord. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of important very soon. So yeah, we definitely need that third. We definitely need that fourth research slot. But yeah, once I've done that, I'm gonna try and it's very difficult. Which one looks like I'm gonna be able to work shit faster? Right, what can we do here? Okay, so I'm thinking for you, probably increase my defense for a time being, or should I have research? You know what? I think we're gonna go with I could do that. That does increase my construction speed by quite a bit. Well-equipped army, discourage traders, muzzle descent, cultural advisor. Do I want? It just gets worse, doesn't it? Yeah. So no, petty gang conscription is the best one we have because it keeps my stability up, which is ironic. Okay, I'm thinking that does like a miniature thing. So we get 29%, and we get construction upgrade, which is perfect. That way we can begin to upgrade stuff. How are we doing for another unit? Can I make another unit? No, we still need to make basic melee weaponry apparently, which irritates me. But there we go. Right, so now we need more factories. We definitely need more factories. Still, we're just getting there. It's getting to a point. I have to admit, I'm very inexperienced with bandit raiders and whatever. This is, in fact, my first ever playthrough with things. And I'm also kind of getting used to having my monitor on the other side of the thing. So I'm basically, like, occasionally looking at my keyboard. Oh, fantastic. Right, okay. So, yes. We're pretty good on war support, which is the important thing. Should I get that to get that? You know what? I'm gonna go get this, taking what we need. Helping our supplies is very important. Right, you, my beautiful little girl. Okay. Why that particular thing, I don't know. I think it was because I saw the image of the Arcadi girl, and I'm like, ah, I like you. You know what, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm rambling, as you can tell, I'm hoping. Christ, okay, logistics. God damn it. Yes, I realize you don't like me. Question, how much would you cost to core? 87, 57, 71. That's pretty cheap. That's actually quite cheap. We can hopefully core you, and then I get the bonuses for having you cored. What I want to try and do is... Sweet. Not get deafened by that. Recruiting operative in 29 days. That's fine. Having an operative fuck over people inside Vault City is probably going to be the best thing for us. Again, if we can gain control of Vault City, I'm not saying it's going to be permanent, like, oh, everyone's dead and now we're fine, but it's going to make life a lot easier, because dealing with this is going to make life, we're going to have supplies, we're going to have necessary things, and then finally we can focus on, you know, using the supplies and the factories they have to try and do whatever. Because again, the most important thing in life is not what kind of people you're with, it's about what kind of stuff you've got. Scorpions have taken over territory. The Scorpions have actually done pretty well for themselves, surprisingly. They really do not like us, and I'm a little concerned about why you're saying that. Oh boy, that's not good. That's really not good. That's very, very much not good. Are you friends with the Like, you're no elections, and you're kind of doing nothing, so arguably that means you're not going to attack me. But then again, I could also say you might attack me still. Right, yeah, let's select that, and then, Do we have enough for another one? No, of course not. But still, I'm building up my troops, so it's fine. Okay, you're doing that, you're doing that, you're doing that, taking what we need. Okay, so that's being built. And political power is still going up, which is nice. Once we get that going, I really do need to improve my stability. That said, question. How much war support can we gain from this? 5% war support. Another 5% war support. Okay, I'm thinking of sacrificing a bit of war support to be able to improve my stability. Because I'm thinking... Oh no, and better still, it's not even... Yeah. Yeah, if I can get that and get the other stuff, I think we need much more stability. If I can get more stability, I think that'll be fine. I just need to... Resistance or target in occupied territories. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, so yeah. Obviously, because we're whatever, it's... Yeah. So basically, I can, to a degree, expel the riffraff. Weekly stability. Effects when started for 100 days. I don't know. It's... Ah, cool. I can hire them. Smooth Talker, which is pretty dope. Linguist, which increased acquired target nationality heavyweight. You know what? We'll go with Taro. Taro seems to be the good thing. Right, I'm thinking building an intel network inside Vault City is probably going to be the best thing for us. He can basically keep himself alive and not buggered. And we can continue not to get killed by him. We can continue not to potentially lose him, which is a nice thing. Next thing I do, political power, though, I think I will jump onto conventional warfare because I think we need the supplies. Definitely need the supplies. Right, expanding the garage. Yes, I think we definitely need that. Once we get a couple of texts from encoded signals, I'm going to jump onto resources efficiency, which is pretty dope. Right, efficiency in resources, 140 days. It is going to cost me a bit, obviously, but I think it's important in the long run. Okay, I think I'm finally in a position where I can start setting up troops to across the borderline. Now, I don't want to make my intentions known to him, but at the same time, I also don't want to risk the potential for him to start attacking for no reason. Question: what's my combat width? It is only 16. Boy, it's not good. Nor is the fact that I feel like I'm going to sneeze. About 11 days till I can build more of his stuff. I mean, obviously, once I core the territory, I could technically core one of the sectors once the resistance goes down enough. Compliance needs to go down by quite a severe amount, which it is going down. It is, in fact, going down. It's just, it's kind of... What's that? Oh, good. Ah, perfect. I can buy more slaves. Because that's what it's important in life. Right, slave time. Can I... Do you want to purchase slaves now? It doesn't have to be a slave car. Right. Now I'm very curious to see... Oh, I get 2. I'm very curious to see as to what kind of bonuses you can get from having a high amount of slaves. Fantastic. Right. Now you jump straight back onto more construction things because I want to have the construction repair. Right, you are jumping onto this next. Fantastic. So it's a bit more economy focused, but we do need to establish it. I also want to try and make my ship more efficient. I'm thinking about recruiting in another division because, yeah, we're pretty much building up new troops every time stuff comes along, which is good. And if we can build more stuff, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's 32. That's really good. That is really, really good. I'm now going to focus on internal sphere. I know I said I would focus on the next thing, but I'm thinking we could probably do weekly war support. Okay, so that's going to cost me a bit. E-support gets... Okay. Oh no, 5 slaves ran away. That's bad. Okay, so we are going to lose some... We are going to lose a bit of war support, sadly. But at the same time, the more stability we have, the easier it's going to become, and hopefully we're going to be able to start making better stuff, and also make my occupied territories less problematic. What's this one? Damnation. Ah, okay, I see that joke. That poor joke, but still. How many weapons and guns do I have? He says as he completely fumbles the actual location for where it is. Right, how are you doing? I can raid the treasury. There he is. Right, question. Army department. Yes, I think we definitely need to have some of that. What's the bribe of leadership thing? Well, no, raid the territory. I could steal trade secrets, but really what I want to do is I want to try my operative training. Commando technique, which is probably going to allow... Yeah, I might try and get that, but we need the tribal scout equip. So, okay, so in terms of experience when it comes to intelligence agencies or whatever, I have played a dabble of it in another game mode, which, of course, I've got a bit more experience. I've got a better understanding. Is it really good? Of course not. I have no idea still the true effects of whether or not I should have these guys on standby. But at the same time, the fact that I have him and I kind of know what the hell I'm doing is positive signs to a small extent. My question, what are you doing? Words of the elders. See, I'm a little concerned about these guys because obviously the 80s clan, which kind of like me for some reason, and I'm not exactly against that. Right, expanding the garage, good. Okay, so we can either choose to focus in on APCs or cars. It's a tough one. I like the concept of APCs more, but in terms of research, let's have a look-see. So, okay, so our form of most advanced car will be this thing. So hang on, can I? Yep, and then I'll select this one. So we've got two things to focus on. Technically from this as well. But yeah, so really, the hardness is basically 5. Oh no, motorized infantry. So I suppose I should probably consider having it as scrap gun truck. Yeah, APC platoon. So this is the base starting out effects. The manpower is a little bit more. The supply use is a little bit obviously more. The organization is surprisingly not as high. The weight is obviously harder. It doesn't struggle as much through other terrain. The only terrain it struggles through is amphibious. It costs more resources to build, and it can be a problem. I kind of am leaning more towards the APC, simply because of two reasons. The first, I feel that with no damage or whatever, the breakthrough is incredibly strong, and if we go to the ultimate car, if we get rid of the scrap motorbike and then get the wasteland car, the speed admittedly is not as fast as, for example, the salvaged APC, but that's still 7 kilometers versus the 11. Sure, 11 kilometers is definitely a bit of an advantage, but it's only 3 kilometers faster. But in comparison, I have much more soft attack, much better defense, much hardness, much better defense. I feel more like an APC is my thing. First, and also, they've updated the 3D models, which is pretty dope. And look, I got my little Japanese stuff, which is pretty dope. Not entirely sure how he can smoke with that gas mask on, but you never know. It's a pretty cool thing. No, the other reason why I want to go for this is because Battle Bus. I want these. If I can get to the point where I can use these, I want them. Because why wouldn't you? It would be mad not to. So I think if I'm going to go crazy, I'm probably going to go with, yeah, motorized vehicle. Yeah, if I'm going to go with that, we're going to go with that. Short, an explosion and understanding. Right, well, for the time being, though, I'm not so fussed about that. Support equipment filling the stash. That's pretty... Wow. That's not bad, but I'm going to focus a little bit more on thinking skulls on sticks and then going down to this section now. I think this is probably the next real line. I'm going to improve 1 here and 2 here. Until then I can focus on other stuff. So the important thing now is we are beginning to produce loads of kids. So they are, my message of want a sandwich to have a child is beginning to filter through, which is very good. Very, very good. We are going to lose a little bit of weekly war support, which does suck, but I'm hoping the 5% increase to war support is going to provide a bit of a bonus. And again, I'm all about trying to make that stability. Our nation needs to be strong in order to make armies. And if our nation isn't strong, that we can't make armies. It's as simple as that. If I can take care of Vault City, that'll be really good. Let's just save, because I don't trust the game. Right, Chosokabe 1. Okay, so when do I get my slaves? Oh, they are coming in. Cool. The most casual conversation ever. Where are my slaves? By the way, again, let me know what you guys think about my new recording method. I'm obviously beginning to tone down my voice. There we go. I've obviously toned down my voice because as I'm right next to you, I obviously don't need to go as my normal self. So if you like the more subdued Asmir style, then let me know. And then if you guys want me to have sort of my more slightly bombastic, obviously depending on how things go, I may adjust my positioning so that the further away I am, you probably still will be deafened, but at least you'll be slightly less deafened. But yeah, so we will see how things go. I'm probably going to go with terrorizing the locals and raid headquarters, because that'll give me a good amount of stuff to work with. Territorial loyalties is also a pretty good thing to focus on as well, because I think that's probably going to give us a nice little bit. Bearing in mind, guys, this is probably this is the generic focus tree. So there's nothing specialized about the Yakuza here. There are, as I said, there is a mod. In case you're wondering, yes, there is a mod which allows you to have a more dedicated focus on tree with like different mechanics and everything else. Problem is, it's out of date, which means it's not going to be any useful to us, and I think it's not even. Do I want las weapon? No, we're going with guns. Come on. We'd go with las weapons. Pah! I don't really want to get this for no reason. I mean, I'm going to go stripped power armor at some point, but right now I'm going to hold off doing that. I think what I'm going to do next is probably begin to go down conventional warfare. This does give me a very useful advantage in the early run. And I think it's also a good idea to make sure that you have at least one research discipline for military. It sounds silly, but I made one of my biggest mistakes when I was first starting to get into this game was I went so hardcore into economic research that by the time I finally went into a war, my army was made out of pacifists because they were really good at building shit, but they could not defend said shit, even if I gave them guns. So yeah, it's important to balance out things, as they say, which is kind of a no shit Sherlock moment, but I was also fairly I was not really an awareing Sherlock, shall we say. Right, operative training. I'm thinking probably that one next. Unfortunately, we don't have the means to avoid him getting captured, but if I can basically do all the other things to ensure my operatives don't get fucked over royally, I'll take that. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, but I will raise your 2 fortresses with 3 on that one. I mean, I just want to recruit more troops, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, just keep making guns. I'm like, make more guns, please. I like guns. Just keep making them, please. I love you. I could make a foundry. I could. You know what? Let's make a couple of foundries. It's just getting that building up right. Oh, good. Right, okay. I'm going to go straight into military theorist. This also means that my conventional warfare tech tree is going to research a little bit faster. It's not a huge amount. It's only like 15%. But the other thing which I say is the most valuable is my army experience will naturally go up. I know I can also do it on training as well. But old habits die hard. For a long time, they didn't give us the ability of getting any experience in army for training soldiers, so I see no need to do that for whatever. So, yeah. How can you not love some of these march tunes? Like, I know there's the whole controversy. I remember there was a bunch of people who made comments in my videos earlier. Who's these? Oh, these wankers. Okay, well. Okay, so they're generico-civilized people. And it looks like they're going democratic, the stupid bastards. Fuckers think they can become all civilized in this world. Well, guess what, mother? Well, just keep guessing, because I'm not literate yet, so I don't know what the words are. But I can tell you now, my gun in your face, boom boom. Right. Anyway, recruit and deploy, trade. Oh, good lord, it's like pulling your eyes out. Interrogation techniques. That's a very loud sound effect. Almost whacked my microphone because of that. Oh my god. Okay, in terms of intel, what have I got? Intel Ledger. We've got a much better thing. So they've got 6 divisions. Oh, I like this. So they have an airborne infantry brigade. Okay. 1 motorized, which is not good. And 6 units of things. They've got 11 troops at the moment. I almost outrank them. I almost outnumber them, but the problem is I also don't have any real weapons. So I'm definitely going to need those machine guns as soon as possible, and then I'm going to have to kind of swap to have something with a bit more of a smack power to it. Though that said, the MGs should, finger quote, be able to give me some leverage when it comes to dealing with motorized. Then after that, I'm definitely going to invest in the LMG. Because then that gives me a bit of an increase in comparison to the MSAW. So that gives me an extra... Where's the breakthrough? Well, actually, it gives me breakthrough. So, yeah, even more important. So it gives me about 2 breakthrough, 5 hard attack, soft attack of 12. It's a very much it's like a no-question upgrade. It really does make the difference, which... I'm not gonna lie, I remember like looking at this thing, right? So what I have 232 slaves. So what's the perk? How do I select this perk? Right, you know what, I'm gonna do something that I never thought I'd do. Actually find out how the mechanics of slaves work. Right, so 2.1, slavery ranges from indentured servitude to conquest once a month. Calculate what slaves the empire has. Depending on the number, you will gain increased boost to production, efficiency, construction speed, further research. The idea of slave production, number of slaves will be capped at 1,000. Okay, so I can have up to 1,000 slaves. And what? Do I just have... Oh, I do have personal slaves. Oh, so that's it. Well, that's handy. Right. How much money do I have? Not a lot. Shit. Okay, that's cool. So it's basically like, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes it's pure fun. Well, that's not really what I'm going to call for. So it's prioritize living standards. More than 4 solidity factors. I will hold off doing that for the moment because I think there's more important things for me to focus on. But I'm definitely down for that. How are we doing on machine guns? We're almost at a point where I can make a bit more, which is good. 6 days. Ooh, hello. Look at that. Look at that. Right. Ooh, speaking of which. Isn't it fitting? I can get machine guns. And what is being played in the background? It's like the game knows me. That or it's trying to call me back. It's like, Mr. Jaeger, we know you love those dudes. Right, what about you? Do you like me or not like me? I really hope you like me. I'm also more concerned about these guys, but they might... I don't like it. I'm hoping they're glitched. I'm really, really hoping they're glitched. Right. I'm thinking probably what's a good idea also getting some recon companies. Recon companies, for those who don't play for Old World Blues, is literally the ability for your troops to see slightly further ahead and to not get caught into a trap. No. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. I definitely need some of these. This will be useful for a little thing, but no, this will definitely be... Right, I think the next thing I'll need to research is probably the civilian crafting stuff, because I've got 1, 2 military, well 3 now, 3 military things being produced. So obviously, got to prepare. Okay, in terms of plan, I definitely want to go for Vault City. It's definitely a thing I want to have. My troops do have the ability now to defend themselves a little bit more effectively. The samurai now have 58 hard, soft attack, 35 hard attack, air defense of 21. Defense is extremely good at 111. Breakthroughs at 21. So it's definitely a good thing. Of course, it does mean that all the divisions I now train will need to have a certain amount, a surplus supply of those things, but that's completely fine. I will also now need to also consider if I want to implement the reconnaissance company. I will need to build supporting equipment, so that goes down by 1. And then I actually need to start doing something with this. It's going to cost me more resources, but again, I'm hoping to be able to make up for that. Probably recon is something that I'm going to have to introduce a little bit further down the line. Just because I think, at the moment, I would just want to focus on Daka, and then we can worry about other stuff. I don't have enough to be able to deal with that, right? Terrorbags and the locals, Raider headquarters. This is another good thing as well. More civilian workshops, more shit to me to work through. Right, I'm gonna say the next cultural advisor should probably be stability. I don't want to fuck over. Chem pusher, I don't want to fuck over, though it does give me some war support, which is good. Friends in high places, that'll be very good, but right now we don't have that. Economic advisor, I want to focus on settlement builders. Probably is the best thing, or slave flocker. I don't know. Or should I go to army stuff? No, I think we need civilian stuff. Yeah, definitely need civilian stuff. Civilian factory construction increase is more of a plan for me, and then at least we've got that going. Right, next thing I want you to research is... yeah, I'd say standardized tools. Just so that way we can get them sorted. Okay. Sweet. Okay. It's pretty dope. Let's have a little bit more cheery music. I said cheery music, you fucko. Okay, a bit too cheery. I can't win. I'm like, cheery music. More depressing music. More cheery music. Song singing praise about Hitler. A little too cheery. I'm like a little bit too cheery. Just to say the least. Right, well the good news is we are now breeding like rabbits, which is very lovely. Question, can we... How's my occupation going? That's less than 2. Can I actually core a state? If I can, we'll go for the most expensive one. Because as they always say, compliance more than 95. How are we doing? Motherfuckers. Right. 88, 71. So that's technically the one I want to try and core, but the compliance is only at 89%. It's going up slowly. Compliance. It's not going up, is it? Or is it? Voluntary fighters, settlement guards, local militias, and wasteland heroes. It'd be nice to increase that. I'd like to increase that a little bit more. Boy. I could increase the amount of population in the next infantry batch and get another militia group. This will help with my reconnaissance, suppression, and hopefully also improve the amount of how much my... there you go. So, we have a 7.5 thing on that. Huzzah. Right. Well, the good news, touch wood, is these guys haven't declared war on me. Yet. Okay, we had a massive hike in stuffs. Right, okay. Right, you guys are training. Good. I want you to be trained up as much as possible. What's inside this thing? How are we doing on that? Are they increasing? Oh, they are increasing. Good. It's just I don't see it as an updated stat. Right, okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Raider headquarters is almost done, which is fantastic news. And hopefully once I've done that, I can put a bit more resources into that. And hopefully once we claim the territory, as in core it, I should be able to... Oh, sweet. I can... Right, when do I get more... I think I've just cashed in as well, haven't I? Yes, I have. How are we doing on caps? 64 per quarter. Yeah, that's fine. Get more slaves. Right. I'm thinking probably not cheap weapons. I kind of want to have decent weapons and other stuff. I'm thinking Freeman's Fixers. Or should I consider... Oh no, we need more equipment. Vehicle design... APC definitely going to be our thing as well. Because that would be another benefit as well, having that. I'd like aircraft. I'll be honest with you. Having an aircraft would be very lovely. No training would be kind of not good. Truth be told, that'll be absolutely bang on. Or military academy training. It would mean our troops take fucking ages more to recruit. But to be honest with you, that's probably the best bet we got. But that's going to take us an age to get. So... Instead, we're going to try and core territory. Can I do it? Apparently, I can. Yes. No. What's the thing? 92%. God damn it. Right. Well, we'll hold off using any other political power for the time being. I can just charge it up, whatever, and then when I get the ability to. Territorial loyalties, the Manifest Dynasty, and We Never Die. You know, I'm going to try and have the territorial loyalties and then We Never Die. Because then once I've done that, I can then become that and that. Or do I have the critical thinking, stability, which provides people support, then everyone works, construction, which is people. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. The ruler, elites become the ruling party. Don't I get a really useful dude from the elites? Yeah, I do, don't I? It's more the political power I'm getting I'm more happy with. Because there's not really a lot of other things you can have. Because all the other ones have a really shitty downside. Whereas this guy, he's just literally like, yo, do you want some good shit? And I'm like, I do. And he's like, well then stop being, you know, ruled by one person and just join my army. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Right. Oh god, 1 fucking % more. Come on. Give to me. Right, you can't do anything. I do now have military factories. Good. I'm going to increase the amount of supplies I get for that. When do I get my machine gun? Reconnaissance company is good. Right, I'm going to improve that. Or should I not? No, what am I going to do with infantry guns? That's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. Time to research that time period. Should I begin... Oh, actually, no. Here's something which I... You know what? It sounds really stupid, but I actually don't ever... I always forget about this. This is a good thing to have. I don't think it's going to affect us too much, but this is just useful. Because the efficiency cap just goes up by 3%. And it's a quick little thing. Nothing too impressive. But it's something you can research, and it's a nice little thing. 174 days, increase my planning. That's going to be very good. Yep, I will have you. Plus, my army then can become a little bit more... intelligent, I suppose. How are we doing? 5. I'm thinking perhaps increasing my combat wit, or do I have this? Oh, hello. Right, let me just pause. So if I choose this, I get an attack and a... Well, it's a +1. It's a +1 attack. Combat width goes up by 2. Piercing goes up by 2... or 0.2. My air attack goes up. My defense goes up by about 14. My heart attack goes up by 4. 9 on that one in comparison to what? It does kind of fuck us over going into towns. But it's not a huge fuck over. It's not, I mean, you know, 1% can all make all the difference, of course. I'm going to experiment, because I've never really had fire teams inside a thing, but I'm thinking these boys could try this. It will cost me a lot of machine guns, so that doesn't entirely surprise me that we're going to have to probably, yeah, we're going to be on the hoik for them for a little bit. I mean, obviously, it means making new machine guns is now going to be a bigger problem. Right, let's get you boys out of that so we can get some supplies and organization. And then... Question, are you all chill now? Yes, you are. Thank the bloody gods. I can now core 2 territories. Right. Most expensive one. Yes, will you let me call you? Why won't you let me call you? And then must be true. Oh, okay, so I have to go to the one that are closest to me. So yes. And then now I can core it. Right, cool. You turn into an LMG. You turn into... Well, we'll need to rely... actually, let's go back to industry and get you that backyard workshops going. Because in that way, then we can actually upgrade and do full up stuff. Oh, also, good timing. One more is on that. Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely need more machine guns. Someone's fighting. Oh, over there. Okay, cool. Is this Troll Warren? No, Klamath. Okay, that's fine. So apologies, guys, that this battle, this episode is going to be a bit less exciting, shall we say, as usual. But at the same time, I also... What we got? 12 divisions. I do outnumber him by 1 division, which is good. I sadly don't have any means to declare war on him instantaneously. So, right, let's go for this. 89, 72, yep, grab that. Good. So now that we've got core territories, we're now going to be able to have more people. Hopefully the resources are going to be a lot less of a problem. Because if they're cored, they're mine. Yeah, so... Because these territories are still under my control, the resources are going to be less of a problem. My Streisand. Right, how are you doing? How are we doing with training? Well, I don't have enough money, so it's fine. Okay, tile walkers are gone. That's not good. Diplomatic pleasure, root out resistance. Right, we got at least something. So, question. For all you guys who are experienced out there, what does this... Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. So the enemy loses their... Hang on, what? So, in the courtyard, because I got an intel network, my invasion defense is much better, and my planning speed is increased by 50. The enemy, on the other hand, loses an entrenchment and loses 100% of their planning, because basically we know what they're planning in the theory sense. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so the good news is we got more people. Now we need to be able to recruit more buildings, which we're working on the moment. You know, I think we're going to jump straight into Manifest Destiny, because that gives us a justify a war goal time. And if I'm not mistaken, expanding the gang will also increase my max panning by 10 if we get to 100 by 20%. So that's a 35% decrease inside that. And if I'm not mistaken, again, if we can then upgrade that... no, it's the training. Arroyo. Good. Local leaders, maybe? No, it's training. We also reduce justify war goal time. So more or less, and bearing in mind the world is kicking off a lot now, it'll give us the opportunity to do stuff. I'm curious. Are you working with stuff? Secure equipment. They probably don't like us, but that's fine. Desert Rangers, what are you doing? Construction, repair. That's fine. Wait, what? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. No wonder they're doing shit all. What the fuck? That's so stupid. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, well, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Desert Rangers still have a shit ton more equipment than we do, and they look like bloody NCR at this point. But still, my god. Right, I'm thinking we're needing to launch an attack against the... Hi, 80s, how you doing? Shit. We probably need to, like, 180. Maybe cutting into the slave trade. Maybe if I make some adjustments, I can start going... At the moment, I'm not very strong. Says the no shit brigade. But, oh, just let me fucking... Okay, I think I've taken a bit too much time trying to get this shit sorted. If I went to war with them, how long would it take? 31 power, last 155 days. That would mean probably by Christmas I get to declare war. Has war goals against the Cyclops tribe. Fair enough. 137 days. Yeah, I think that's probably the next thing we want to have. Right, okay. We're almost done with the construction thing. I think I can recruit one more unit of infantry, almost. And I think we'll be good. How long would we need? Fire team weaponry, which is... It's a little bit of a slow development. But it's fine. We just need power. Lots of it. Once we get Manifest Destiny, I can then reduce the amount of stuff that's going on. I then can go straight on to... yeah, violently kicking the generator. We'll get Slave Resurgers, which will increase my time, and then I can get that. Robotics. To be honest with you, I get that, and then we'll go to the good stuff. I won't be so fussed about combat. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go robotics. I don't like robots. But I will get the infantry equipment and get a production of that, because that is very good. And then we can focus on more important shit. But it's still, now that we've gotten those areas under control, or... Oh, balls, there's one territory I haven't secured. Shit. Okay. That's kind of mucked up my abilities for a little bit, but I think it's fine. I mean, we've got the Manifest Destiny or whatever, so I think it'll be fine. And then once we can get rid of that, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Not really, but... 1.18 a day, so if I do that, I can charge. Oh, God, it's so irritating, because it's like, I'm trying to plan a war against a nation, and it's like, they have more shit than I do, technically. And I could technically take them out, but then I'd have to declare war on them, and it's going to be crazy. But if we can win this one... I mean, they're preparing for war against that, so maybe, who knows, they might try and go to war with the Cyclops tribe. But I need the Manifest Death. I'm gonna... You know what? I know I had plans to do one thing, but I'm literally gonna scrap them. Unless... Is there any other... Before I do anything else, there's nothing that allows me political power, is there? Nothing that just allows me to go rarg. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Yes, there it is. Right. Once I get that, get that. When I get that, I can then wait another... Okay, so waiting 60 days. Yes, it sucks. But I'm hoping to justify a war goal time. And that... That's it. By the time I get that, would it be faster if I just did it like twice, whatever? I don't know. New Hamid was annexed. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it does give us a bit more time to recruit more troops. And we do definitely need to recruit more troops. Because at the moment, our logistics is kind of okay. Well, for infantry equipment, we're finally doing okay on. But now we've got to start swapping over to... Alright, Manifest Destiny. Fantastic. Right, I need you to kick off... Or is... Okay, if I'm doing this now, I get 2.18 a day, which doubles my intake by quite a significant margin. But then I'm not doing any focus trees. Okay, this is a tough one, but I think I want the... Would it be quicker at 60 days? And then whatever thing I get... Yeah, you know what? We're going to go with new leadership. And then I can go down the eggheads thing as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. It's kind of a good way of improving leadership skills whilst also getting other shit in the process, which is very important. The two military factories are also going to be very useful. I know at the moment we've only got something which provides civilian factory construction, but again, once I get this shit going, we should be able to improve other stuff as well. So, yeah, it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but I'm going to prepare to go to war soon, so that's fine. We've got the population now, which is fantastic. The sandwich and baby equals baby campaign has actually succeeded is pretty well, which I'm very impressed with. Oh god, we need machine guns, and there's not enough machine guns. And I'm in America of all places. Why is that a problem? Right, I'm gonna temporarily hike the amount of production and improve the amount of machine guns we have. We've got the troops, we've got the weapons, but I absolutely need a shit ton of guns. My efficiency also is very slow. Very, very slow. Next thing I research probably is, after the automaton, is probably going to go straight back down to this thing here to improve my conversion speed bonus, because I think I definitely will need that. Yeah, definitely will need this improvement on that, because that'll be awesome. Not gonna lie. I know we're kind of coming up close to the end of the. Well, we're coming up to the end of our episode, which I realize we spent 90% of it just preparing. But you know what I'm like, guys. I'm not good at this game. I'm sure someone who knows what they're doing can probably produce this stuff in half the time. But really, you're here for my voice. Can I come up with that lie? Can I admit that to myself and say they're just here for me? They're not here for the game, surely. The arrogance that oozes from that statement. Right. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, you're fucking.
There was literally no difference in the time it took. Ah.
It's fine. We'll have 200 political power, so I can like go monkey dong. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It means I can quickly select 2 dudes, expanding the gang, and get the other dude wherever it is. No, hang on. Wait a minute. I've said something. No, yes, expanding the gang and getting the wasteland survival training thing. Yes, magic. There we go. It does help, though. To be honest with you, the world tension at the moment is probably gonna be assisted, whatever. I'm really surprised that the Desert Rangers are more or less pushovers at this point. Like that fucking oof, you know, just oof. Rapid advanced doctrine. Okay, so they are going down the more militaristic route, which is a little concerning. Though I'm hoping Caesar's Legion does dumb stuff. Wait, hang on. Why are they not taking anywhere? Oh, don't you dare tell me you're losing all the things with Rhodius Woods. Wait, what? Pax Romania, Border City Salvage. Oh. Right, okay. We're gonna assume. Oh, Jesus Christ, 80s. Don't. Nope. Okay. That's better than nothing. Maybe. Right, get rid of that Radio New Vegas, maybe. There we go. Right, what have I just researched? I don't remember. Right, how are we doing for tactics? That's like in 14 days, which is good. I could do with specialized doctrines, I realize. How are we doing with machine guns and stuff? Okay, no, industry. We need a little bit more industry. Oh, no, engineering. I need engineering, my god! I dummkopft. Dummkopft. Yeah, literally the same fucking time. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, good news. We lived through 2277, which means all my prediction had kind of come up a cropper. Well, shit. Right, Vault City, come on. You're mine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right, when does this place... Oh, he's got fucking 40 machine guns. God damn it. Right, we're going to have 14 divisions worth. Right, okay, good news. We got the good shit. Yep. Right, okay. We're going to go down to this. Right, first of all, you, expanding the gang. We're going to improve my max planning. Then you, we're going to turn into wasteland survival training, which means we get better organization. Biggest thing, of course, is now our justify time is extremely short. We're now at 35 minus, or aggressive, or whatever, time it takes to go to war with someone, which is very, very important. So now all I need to do is just get the claim, which is courtyard. I need 9 more political power. But look at the difference in terms of how quickly. Like, we were looking at 155, and now it... nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right, let's increase my support forms so we can then begin to look at something else. Oh, and would you look at that? Battle plans just research. I'm definitely going to improve that by getting the next thing. So let's quickly go back to this, right? So now I've increased my max planning by about 20%. So my shit is prepared, which is fantastic. More to the point, I think I can finally declare war on you, can't I? Motherfucker, no. 16, come on. One more. Question, what does expand the wall? What does expand the wall do? You're about to do something. Ghouls conference, GG. Expand the wall, what does that mean? Ah, ballsack. Okay, so they get an province. Gem of the Wasteland. That's pretty good, but to be honest with you, I'm half tempted. Wait, no, did they get this? No, they didn't. Good. Okay, so it's just defensive. Which is kind of good, though they did go down the renovate Old Town, which gives me a lot of slots. They also got monthly population. Well, that's lovely and all, but you're about to lose the world. Right, there we go. Finally. Actually, before I do anything else, let's save. I also love this tune. Oh. Well, shit. Like, I'm trying to seem like I'm a good guy, but every time I see it, I'm just like, right, good. How long will it take? 2nd of May. Yeah. Good shit, lads. Right, so the training. What time are you going to be in? April. Shit. There we go, boys. There we go. Okay, so we're finally in a position to where we're finally doing this. Now, if we're lucky, dumb bastards are going to do nothing. We're probably not. Wait, what? Nice! Jesus! We are building again. Finally. Ripper Cult territory. Ah! No. Not good. Where's Ripper Cult? That's really not good. Oh, fuck my life. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. I was gonna take him eventually. Question, what are you doing? Opening the long... Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, do that. Do that. Oh, yeah, that'll be lovely. Right, let's speed up this time a little bit. I probably should have done this for a majority of the episode. Well, you know me. Right, flexible designs. Good. Right, okay, that's good. No, that's good. We're doing it, guys. We're really doing it. It's magical time. Oh god, there goes Crescent Valley. Bye-bye. Okay, good news is we're almost at a point where we can finally sort of look at it and go, huzzay. I'm going to put this into this. Now, I know this is kind of a bit of a random thing because we've admittedly got, like, again, 3 civilian, 1 military, but I think this is going to be very, very important. We're probably not going to find ourselves having this until the beginning of the war. Ah, yeah, I had a feeling. Question, Vault City. You're not going to suddenly recruit, like, 700 divisions. Fuck. Right, well, I have 1 division advantage over you, which is fine. Balls. Right, I'm going to have to build some bunkers and defensive positions all across... Oop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Right, there we go. We'll basically build ourselves up a little defense sector over there. I want to try and contain them, so I think having the Vipers here is probably a good thing. Fantastic. Right, slave researchers. That is what we need. I think infantry equipment is probably going to be very important. Making that shit as cheap as possible. Yeah, we want that. I'm also going to start training up some more troops. How many more troops can we train? Oh my god, I can train too. Right, you boys, huff it into position. The battle is not going to be easy, but if I can concentrate troop numbers, we can probably do quite well. Okay, I'm going to do something very dumb, which will probably cause... Hey, the war against the Scorpions. Probably going to cause myself some problems by doing this, but look at the improved damage and defensibility. It's not a huge bonus, but it does give me better suppression. Reconnaissance is much better, and my breakthrough is improved, my defense is improved, my air attack is improved. It's just all round, it's good, and it makes my movement speed a little better, which reduces the issue. It does need that, though, which is going to cost us. Oh, fuck ass. Who's the Nevada Pact? Who's the Nevada Pact? Who's the Nevada Pact? New Reno. How big are you? I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. You're a cunt. A full-on cunt. Of course you would. Well, yeah, no, fuck that. We can't take them both on. Cancel that. How do I cancel? Yep, cancel it. Oh, 74% as well. You're a bastard. Right, yep, no, cancel that. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. There's literally fuck all we can do against that. Which is depressing as fuck. And I'm surrounded on all sides now by very powerful nations, with the exception of you. You've only got 10 to 13. Can I bully you? Can I just shit on you for a second? What's your resources? Nowhere near as much as before, but you know what? I'm not in the mood. Fuck you. You're mine. Okay, more to the point. Nevada Pact. Are you going to join this Nevada Pact? No, you have no... Well, you might not know. Okay, so the Scorpions could survive this. They could not. Right, we're going to go for this. I'm going to be a bit of a dick. But I'm... Yeah. I'm very annoyed at that. That is very irritating, to say the least. Right, Mountain City. There's no reason at all. Fuck you. I've got no focuses to instantly declare war, which is the irritating. You got no reason to join those dudes, which is fine. Show any new toys. I can at least take you. If I can take you, then I can maybe take the Cyclops tribe. Yeah, 5 Cyclops tribes. Maybe then we can have a look at these dudes. The Shoe Shown Nation or whatever. Yeah, maybe. Grab these dudes, perhaps. Yeah, maybe, yeah. If we can perhaps go around these dudes, maybe begin to make alliances with other stuff. Question, you don't like me, do you? No, not really. Shit balls. Okay, I'm thinking... Next thing is probably military stuff again. I'm thinking we probably need to start looking... Yeah, let's go at breakthrough. Something important. Let's get back to weapons production again, because I think that's probably an important factor. NCR, how you doing? Oh, I hope you lose. I hope you lose. Having the NCR go down would be an extremely useful thing. And also fucking hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Right, vehicle design, no. Major business. I'm thinking... Not cheap. Ballistics. Power armor research would be very useful. But we're not likely to research power armor for an extremely long period of time. We could... No, wait, hang on. Isn't this dude supposed to be... No, it's literally that slave flogger. Fuck it, yeah. We'll have this factory output and improvement on our resources, perhaps. Oh, dude, nice. Okay, good. We can get more slaves. There's a silver lining. Question, when can I declare on you? 13th of June. Okay, so it's about a month away. I'm extending the episode a little bit just because I want my war. The game's being a dick to me, so I'm going to be a dick to it. The nation of New Reno is probably not going to like me at all. Obviously, Vault City has no reason to like me at all. Shiny new toys. That's very good. Right. Violently kicking the generator. Keeping logs. Max planning. I mean, we could push down the... we could push down this line. Once that dedicated equipment thing goes, we can then jump into... Question. Can I research that now? No, I need that. I could go for that. Requires research armor hardening. Question. What's the next thing after you? You. Armor hardening. Yeah, I mean, that's like a... it's not good. But we could go for it. That'll take me time, though. But maybe. Not saying it's something I'll be able to really benefit from the initial, but maybe having power armor units might just do the trick. How many divisions do you have? You probably doubled your size in like a matter of days. Yes, of course you have. What's the time for you being done? Justification. You guys are at 44%, 14th of September. Alright. So the game has fucked me over a little bit. I'm feeling a bit cheated out of a good victory. Well, of a victory. So I'm going to instead declare war at these boys, grab their territory. Alright. And away we go. Right. Start to make a push. You boys go up here. You boys also go up here. Was this one? Yeah, there we go. Right, you boys make a push. In fact, I'll make you aggressive. Right, this position, I'm going to try and have you guys punch a hole straight up to Mountain City. You boys make a push and then split off. I want you to move to Tuscara and then around towards the Stag. I want you, once you've split off from Stag, push that way, push that way, push that way. If we can outmaneuver them, push that way. Go, 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 go. If we can outmaneuver them, we can nerve them. Yeah, that's perfect. And everyone else is beginning to spread out. If we can surround and destroy a large portion of their army, we might be able to effectively... Right, push up here and then around to there. Go. Right, you're defending that. Fine. That's okay. Right. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right, push this way and then through to that way. One of you just needs to push through here. No one else needs to spend more time than they have to. Perfect, 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 perfect. Yes! Good shit, good shit. Right, where's the next HQ? Where's their next base? Oh, I-80. That's lovely. Right, you push towards Charleston. Right, well, we need more equalization, probably. It sucks, but there we go. Right. Okay, you're pushing it, but that's fine. It's what I want you to do. Right. Push through. Push, 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 push. Like so many people waiting up at the sandwich to baby line contrast. How are we doing? Almost. Almost. Right, I-80 is still there. Right, I need... Oh, shit, yeah. The downside, of course, of all these attacks is that we're not able to stop attacking. Right, hold position. Good job. Right, punch a hole that way. That way. Go. Territory. And like that, at the end of a battle, I got some fucking success. Is it much of a success? Not really. I feel like I've just taken the runners-up prize. Yeah, well, it's something. It's something. I know this means we've got a lot of territory to now have to fanny arse over and control. But at the same time, it's also a case of, you know... Right, let me have a look-see. So you... occupation. Let's have a look-see. Right, so the entire nation I want... Yeah, I actually go to... do we get to, like, choose the whole thing? Road patrols. Oh, good. Good shit. Yeah. So road patrols keeps the compliance up, and I think it'll do the job. We are going to have some initial resistance. Equipment is going to be suffering, but I think in the long run it's going to be beneficial. Now, of course, we're going to have to build shitloads of other stuff. At least also we can begin to potentially surround Paradise Valley as well. I don't really want to have them to attack me. Truth be told, if we have the 80s on our side, this might prove to be a good thing. I'm a little edgy about the 80s. Drive by Eastport. Did I take Eastport? No, I took Eastport, didn't I? Yes. There was that sneeze from earlier. So, I want to be good friends with you. I definitely want to be good friends with you, but yeah. Right, so I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you like this style of recording and want me to continue it, let me know in the comment section as well. And I hope to see you in the next one. So we're not doing too well at the moment, but I'm hoping to be able to perhaps turn this around. The Shoe Nation may be a faction that I have to target next. Perhaps then we can begin looking to grab that territory. Maybe even then the Reformers, because you never know. I might be able to get some... Like, maybe not be able to do much in the terms of thing, but if we can have a giant nation work for us, maybe things will work for it. I mean, truth be told, I'm hoping... Oh, no, the Scorpions are losing. Damn it. Well, the good news, I suppose is one good thing that's come out of it, is that the Nevada Pact is not siding with NCR, which is the important thing. I was worried that New Reno would be siding with NCR, but it also might not be a good thing either, because obviously they don't like me one bit. But yeah, so, God, they even got light bloody robots. Fuck me, I think I'm going to need power armor suits in a second. Speaking of which... Yep, that'll be the next thing I research. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. Those things will be there. So anyway, I hope to catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.